Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Tea. It's your girl Lady J, back bringing you, the usual, my commentary on the latest If You My Rap and, urban news from time to time. But before I get into my video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, comment, share, and since you're here, baby, subscribe to the channel. So Saweetie announced that she is dropping a new project. Not an album, but it seems to be an EP because there's only 6 songs. So we still don't have a Saweetie album, even though it was supposed to originally come out 5 years ago. Then it got pushed to 2021, only to get pushed to 2022. And here we are with 2 months left and still no album. But sis is holding on to releasing them EPs, okay? Okay, so let me know if you are here for it. Now, Saweetie has released a song called Don't Say Nothing, which I could have sworn I heard her perform before, or she at least teased it, because I can definitely recall her at a couple of shows this year rapping the words, "Don't you tell nobody we fucking, shut your mouth nigga, don't say nothing." And it was trash then and it's trash now. But my thing is, sis, if you talking about Lil Baby, we already knew y'all was messing around. You the one posted up on this nigga lap, sis. And you know the internet gonna investigate some shit faster than the Federal Bureau of Investigation shall, okay? Now, in this song, fans claim Saweetie is addressing Lil Baby when she said, "Niggas always speaking who I'm fucking on. Must to get excited when I FaceTime with nothing on. Them same lips that yapping be the same ones I nutted on. 100K, please, you know how much money I be touching on." Well, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the song as a whole or whatever, it was trash, but them 2 lines is hilarious to me because, bitch, what? You mean to tell me you FaceTime this nigga booty ass naked? Okay, so you mean to tell me Lil Baby got news of you somewhere in his phone, child? And then she alluded to sitting on a nigga face, and all I can say is, Jada, please come to the front of the congregation. If Lil Baby ate the box, I see exactly why Quavo reacted. The elevator scene and the way he recreated it and came for you the way he did, because bitch, that's ruthless. Okay, that's ruthless. You was with Quavius for what, 2 to 3 years and let his op eat the cake? Girl, city girls up 1,000, bitch. Okay, but it sounds like our girl Saweetie went and got some new writers. Okay, now Saweetie did go on to say, that's light, better check my net worth, post a pic in a sweatshirt, bet I have my eggs hurt, that's what I get for kissing on these frogs, get mad and told my business to the blogs. Now Saweetie, I know you ain't talking about Quavius Keontae Marshall, bitch. I told you in the last video that wouldn't be a good idea, bitch. Okay, I told you the people was gonna drag your ass, bitch. Okay, and what they doing now? Yeah, I understand, you want to tell your side of the story, and that's all gravy, but for one, nobody told you to wait 3 to 6 months to respond, and 2, it's just bad timing at this point because now it looks a little bit tacky and distasteful. Let's just keep it a buck. So Takeoff was just buried a week ago. He barely been in the ground a week. It just comes across as tasteless if Saweetie is trying to take a dig at Quavo, which she clearly is. Did you even call and check on that nigga? Okay, she said that's the nigga who she thought she would be with forever, remember? So like I said, I just don't think it was good timing. But since she put out, the music and said what she said, and we already here, let's go ahead and get into it. Because I just want to know, when you said don't tell nobody we fucking, shut your mouth nigga, don't say nothing or whatever, I want to know, was you talking about Baby or was you talking about Offbeat? Because we already knew Baby had smashed when we found out he blew 100K on that BBL ass. So you wouldn't be saying shit new if that was who you was talking about. But like I said before, I think Saweetie just needs to wait, or should have waited until mid to late January or even February before she started getting at Offbeat or Quavius. Now, Saweetie had 5 other songs that were on the EP as well. She has one song called Boss Chick, which is decent. Like I said, I can definitely tell she went and got another writer. The bars are still lackluster, but it's better than the bars she had before. And then there's a song on there called Pussy. It's sampling Biggie's 90s hit, his song Juicy, which is a classic. Now, I'm not surprised Saweetie is sampling this song because Saweetie is the sampling queen, but I spoke on this before when I let y'all know Koi is sampling an 80s hit, and I'm just kind of tired of the rap girl sampling. If you're gonna sample, at least kind of add some new elements to the sample. Don't keep it in the exact same. When Beyonce sampled, it was kind of hidden in other elements that she added to the song. It wasn't the exact same, but that's just my 2 cents on that. It's probably the only song I will really play from the project, only because of the Biggie beat, and her writers did a decent job with that song. Then the next song is Handle My Truth, which she said something that stuck out to me. So Saweetie said, will you make me feel bad if I told you the niggas I smashed? We get into it, will you bring up my past? Bitch, what? Okay, baby, who else you done smashed, sweet tea? We know about Quavo, we know about Lil Baby, but are you referring to Offbeat is my question once again. Why would a nigga make you feel bad about a nigga you smashed unless you had no business smashing that nigga? Okay, questions that need answers. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about that though. Then she went on to say, Many of you niggas playing with my name. Guess it's lion season. All that gossiping is womanly. All you niggas is divas. Ha ha boy, you super lame. I am not one to tame. All you niggas fuck the same. Kitty got the dogs going crazy like it's Pootie Tang. Daddy said I'll remind him of my mama. Making niggas fall in love when you don't like them is gonna cause some problems and some drama. Yeah, I got a problem. Now bitch, are you talking about Quavius? Questions that need answers, okay? So talking about all these niggas fuck the same, but didn't you just do an interview where you said you thought Quavo was the one? So you mean to tell me you was staying with the nigga who fucked the same as the rest of the niggas you used to fuck with? Like, I'm just trying to make it make sense, because the equation is 2 + 2 and bitch I'm getting 6, cause what? Okay, so then she said that she making niggas fall in love when she don't even like them cause it'll be problems and drama. And my thing is, I know you ain't talking about Dominic because he played in your fucking face and on your head and wasn't trying to claim you. So what you mean in love, child? Okay, he the one kept it P the whole time. But hey, she must know something we don't, okay? So the last song on the project is called No Reception, which is the song she was talking about the other day when she had that interview and said she was supposed to be responding to what was being said about her on the internet all year. So, you know, what stood out to me is when this was said. Been some time since we spent some time, forever on your mind. You still talking about what happened. You should tap me on your spine. So when the bitches kiss your back, they reminded that it's mine. I'm still the baddest in the game and I ain't even in my prime. If you want me to apologize, I'll apologize. But I thought I made it clear I wasn't trying to be your wife. Y'all should have known that I ain't been playing when I said I got a type. Now when she, said that, I felt like she was talking about, what still happened. You should tap me on your spine. I feel like that's the dig at Quavius, because Lil Baby was more so addressing Quavo and the general public on his album. Quavo is the one who recreated their elevator incident mocking her, and he is the one who dissed her on Messy because he said, bitch fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. If she wanted the gang, she should have said it and we would have blessed it. So Quavo is the one who called her out without mentioning her name. So I definitely feel like that was a shot at Quavo, because Lil Baby was more so addressing Quavo when he dropped his album and was responding to what was being said about him on the internet, in my opinion. And then Saweetie said, if you want me to apologize, I'll apologize, but I made it clear I wasn't trying to be a wife. It's a little bit confusing because she said out her own mouth she thought Quavo was the one, which, would allude to the idea that someday you plan on marrying him. And this line can't be about Baby, because we all know if that nigga marry anybody, it'll probably be Jada, because she let that nigga do her any type of way. She was quick to take that nigga back after Saweetie sat on that nigga face, allegedly, according to Sweet Tea. Plus, Baby played in her face and wasn't trying to publicly claim her at all or even be associated with her. So it makes no sense claiming he was trying to wife you. So she has to be talking about Quavius. And if that's the case, bitch, we already know you wanted to marry Quavo, okay? So cut the bullshit. He just wasn't trying to get married no time soon. He just wanted wife privileges from his girlfriend, and clearly Sweet Tea wasn't going, and that's what it was, in my opinion. But overall, I would give her project a 6 out of 10, only because sis was trying to sing when she clearly cannot, okay? It was real heavy on the auto-tune, and the only semi-decent songs I can possibly see having replay value in my playlist is the Biggie sample and maybe Boss Chick, okay? Because I have a ratchet ghetto bougie side to me, okay? But y'all let me know what y'all think of this tomfoolery down below. So let's get right into some more bullshit. So the Grammys nominations are in, and it looks like Latto is being nominated for Best New Artist, although ain't shit new about Latto, okay? She just popped off because of her Lil Energy record last year. Now Latto is also nominated for Best Melodic Rap Performance. All I know is Tim's and Future and Drake better take that win home, because Wait For You was that bitch. That was the single, okay? A much more organic, successful song, and didn't solely depend on radio play to stay on the charts, okay? That song was a hit. I still play that song damn near every day. I just really love me some Tim's, guy, okay? So it might be a good look for her to be nominated, but if she wins this category, I'm calling bullshit, because I'm gonna know RCA paid for that damn award in advance, because ain't no fucking way, okay? Ain't no way. Then you got Doja Cat being nominated for Best Solo Pop Performance for her song Woman. And she is also nominated for Record of the Year, which I honestly don't feel like Woman was Record of the Year in my most humble opinion, although I think it's a dope song. Doja is also nominated for Best Rap Performance for her song Vegas, which was the soundtrack single for that Elvis movie. And I think it's well deserved, only because that song is pretty dope and it's been stable on the charts. Now, the only female rap nomination for Best Rap Performance is Glorilla's FNF and, of course, Doja's Vegas, which I can see why, FNF was nominated. I personally feel like it was the women's anthem of the summer, but it sure as hell don't deserve to win up against Kendrick Lamar. Sorry, not sorry. Now, some people believe that Nicki Minaj was removed and replaced with Glorilla because she was in none of the early predictions, and I can see why people would say that, but I find it interesting that none of the rap girls are nominated for Best Rap Song, which, I found very interesting, especially since the girl's been releasing music all year, especially the Queen of Rap. Like, I feel Doechii been releasing straight fire. I feel like Flo Milli also been releasing straight fire, even Rico Nasty. And that is what gets me about the industry. Y'all praise, all this mediocrity, but ignore real talent. Y'all want to, use Nicki and play in her face, because a couple of weeks ago when y'all released that bullshit ass article about her having other songs being nominated in the rap category, like, do we have a problem? What happened to that? Like, I didn't even see any Lil Baby nominations, and that nigga been dropping heat. So the fact that Do We Have a Problem and Super Freaky Girl literally outsold all these rap bitches' albums, and Caban and Super Freaky Girl was in the top 10 for 12 weeks, wasn't nominated at all, is definitely intentional. This is nothing new. It's all about politics, as it always has been. There was even that dude from the Grammys who came out and admitted that it's literally a popularity contest. So, but what I need from Monica Tanya Mirage from here on out is she needs to pay the Grammys dust and host a big ass party every year the same day of the Grammys, just to, fuck with their attendance and viewership. I hope she don't ever submit not another goddamn thing to the Grammys, because Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. There is no other Nicki Minaj, and there will never be another Nicki Minaj. So a Grammy can't define Nicki Minaj. Okay, there is no talking about female rap without talking about Nicki Minaj. Even her haters can't talk about their fave without mentioning Nicki Minaj, comparing her and contrasting her. So, I'm just real sick of the political and sympathy awards. And poor Latto so happy about this damn nomination, like she ain't already knew she was nominated a month ago, which is why she was getting at it with Nicki. But like I said before, I'm sure her label already pre-prayed for her goddamn Grammy shout, because what the agenda is looking like to me is, let's give all these mediocre one-hit wonder rap bitches a Grammy to get under Nicki Minaj's skin. That's what it's given to me. So I just find it comical, because if Latto wins for Best Melodic Rap Performance, the fraction of faith I had in them to do right is just completely gone, because Latto could even win an AMA award. How the hell would it look like her winning a goddamn Grammy? Okay. Only award she's managed to win this year is an EBT Hip Hop Award. And don't nobody be tuning into that no more. She lost all her fan voted awards, but you think her winning a Grammy would be organic? Come on now. We all know it's politics. Nevertheless, though, congrats to Latto and all the women and other people nominated, because, it's just different for musicians to be nominated for a Grammy. That's something they've probably been, dreaming of since they came into the music industry. At the same time, it's not something they are worthy of right now at this point in their careers, and I believe that's okay. You're going to have to drop more than one hit to make an impact on the culture. I don't give a damn if you got a Grammy or not. That don't equate to talent and a legitimate fan base. And that's just my most humble opinion. You can let me know yours below. And now, Doja Cat did like a tweet that the Shade Room made, basically saying that Nicki Minaj should have, had a Grammy, and, she should have had a Grammy, and it's clear that they're, treating her unfairly. So fans noticed Doja did like this tweet, but we all know Doja is a Nicki fan, but she also has to please her label and the industry at the same time, because, she signed a contract, and publicly speaking out against the Grammys obviously is not a good move if you want to keep a fake relationship with the Grammys, because it's all about politics and relationships. So she letting us know her stance in so many words. And other artists like The Game and Malibu Mitch and even Eva have spoken out and called out the Grammys and Nicki's defense as well. But I mean, what can we expect? They've been playing in her face for years now. But let me know what you think below. Now, speaking of Doja, congratulations are in order to Doja, because her song Vegas from that Elvis movie soundtrack has reached platinum status according to Billboard. So that makes 6 platinum songs for Doja. She has this one for Vegas. She got, one for Need to Know, Say So, and Kiss Me More. And then she got one for Streets, and then one for Woman. And of course, she has 2 platinum albums for Hot Pink and Planet Heart. So Doja is out here racking up on some certifications, child. So congratulations are in order to her once again. Let me know how you feel about it. I feel like it's well deserved in my most humble opinion. It may be a lot of things that Doja Cat is, including weird as fuck, but she is definitely super stupid talented, and you cannot take that away from her. It's quite clear that as far as when it comes to beef, she's unproblematic. Now with her fans, that's a different story. But honestly, that wouldn't be the case if she would just take a break from the goddamn internet, in my most humble opinion. However, she can do what she wants to. She grown as fuck. She's a big troll. She don't have to please nobody, but you know, that really doesn't make for the best likable personality, and she really doesn't have a likable personality according to a lot of people on social media. But nevertheless, she's still talented, still dope, and she's clearly still selling, so people clearly ain't really giving a fuck about her not being very likable. It's all about the music. So let me know your thoughts on that below. The next topic I want to get into is Cardi B. So it was revealed and confirmed by Billboard that Cardi will be releasing her sophomore album early 2023. So after 5 years, 5 faces, and 5 cases later, she is finally releasing an album, child, okay? But, you know, personally, she can keep it. I'm not really here for it, but I know her fans been starving for a new album. I mean, they still playing the fuck out of Invasion of Privacy, but you know, that's really all they have. So I'm sure this is exciting for them, and that's cool. I'm sure she will include her 2 almost 3-year-old song WAP on there, as well as Up, you know, to help with sales. Because let's keep it a buck, Cardi's hype has died down, and if you think that's cap, then answer this. What happened to cold shit or hot shit, whatever? Don't her records live in the top 10? That song never even reached the top 5, and she had 2 major artists on that song, which nobody is talking about cold shit, okay? Where has the promotion gone? Matter of fact, Cardi really didn't even promote the song like that, like how she did with WAP and Up. Matter of fact, she promoted her song with Glorilla, the Tomorrow 2 record. She promoted that more than her song Cold Shit. And let's keep it a buck. Since Glorilla is now being mentioned, let's keep it a buck, Cardi is using Glorilla to get back relevance, in my most humble opinion. Okay, and I'm standing on that. Let's talk about it. Because why she only acknowledged Glorilla being nominated for a Grammy? You know, your wannabe bestie Latto was also nominated. Where was her public congratulations? So every time you turn around, Cardi posting something about Glorilla, or Glorilla mentioning something in relation to Cardi, I'm gonna tell you something. I think Glorilla needs to get the fuck up from under Cardi before people limit Glorilla to be in Cardi's shadow. You already got people calling Glo her protege, when Glo is the one who put Cardi on her song and got Cardi back on the charts again because Cold Shit fell off the Hot 100 by the time Tomorrow 2 had came out. But you know what? What was still on the charts and in the top 5 and in the top 10? Super Freaky Girl. But Nicki is relevant and washed up. Oh, okay. So let me know if you are here for Cardi's new album. Like I said, it's been 6 years at this point, 5 years, whatever, you know, and you putting out an album. It's just, you know, you not Beyonce, you not Rihanna, you not Nicki, you know, where, you know, these artists have this huge, massive fan base, you know, waiting on their music. You not none of them. Okay. I just find it interesting that she is releasing around the time Nicki is supposed to release, because it is also being speculated Nicki was releasing before the end of the year or early next year, and now all of a sudden so is Cardi. Okay, that's weird. I also find it weird how Cardi now has Nicki's old management team to get ready to release this new project. It's giving sloppy seconds, because Cardi got Nicki's old hairstylist, her old stylist for her you know, her outfits, her old music video director. She used some recycled Nicki bars in some of her songs, and now you got her old management. Like, are all these things a coincidence? I think the fuck not. And y'all already know I don't believe in coincidences. Okay, so Cardi know what she is doing. I know the music industry is small or whatever, and you're likely to work with other people that others have worked with. But, you know, to have her old hairstylist, her old stylist, her old bars, her old management, it's giving calculated, it's giving weird. But my thing is this though, baby. You can get her entire old team, and you can even get her face if you wanted to, and you will never have the fraction of talent, authenticity, fans, or success Nicki Minaj has in her left thumb. Okay, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that below. What was still on the chart? Now, speaking of Belcalis, it was also reported that she will be performing at the AMAs on Sunday, which is a little interesting because other than Cold Shit, what recent songs does she have to perform, or will she be dropping a new song during the AMAs? Let me know what y'all think. Do you think Cardi will be releasing or dropping or previewing or teasing a new song on Sunday? So I'm sure so, because it's an award show. You know, these artists love to preview new shit and advertise new shit for their projects at award shows. My thing is though, if your album is coming out early 2023, where the fuck are your singles? What singles will you perform? Don't nobody want to hear WAP that's 3 years old. Okay, don't nobody want to hear Up. You know, is she gonna perform Cold Shit? Like, I'm so confused. Like, are you going to be releasing any new music from now and between now and January or February? Because if not, how are you going to plan on promoting this album? I'm just curious. This is questions I need answers. Okay, so You know, I just am curious to see how this album is going to perform because her hype has died down tremendously. And I know y'all noticed. Like I said, if you want to claim otherwise, let me know what happened to her single Cold Shit. I'll wait. Okay. Anyways, moving on to the next topic. Now, the next topic I want to get into is Glorilla. So, Glorilla Hallelujah Woods EP, Anyway Life's Great, has reportedly sold 29K within the first week. So, congrats to Glo. Now, I know that's kind of low, but she is a new artist who just popped off 6 to 7 months ago. You know, that's why I say congrats, because that's more than what Latto's sophomore album performed back in March. And Latto been in the game. And, you know, Glo is out here outselling Latto. So, I wonder how Latto feels to see a fresh fish out here outselling her when she been making music in the industry. So now, speaking of Glorilla, she is also kicking off her Anyway Life's Great tour starting in January. So Gotti ain't wasting no time, ain't playing no games. He making his coins off of Miss Glorilla Hallelujah Woods. So she already going on tour, dropping projects, got a couple co-signs. She is reported to be performing at the AMAs. She out here winning awards, being nominated for Grammy. So it's safe to say Glorilla is clearly being pushed by the industry. So let me know how you feel about it. I feel like Glo just appeals to both men and women because of her deep voice and ratchetness. She's just relatable, you know, to both genders. But I also feel like eventually people are going to get tired of her sound or her voice because she sounds the same in every goddamn song. And I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way, because I know she probably wants, you know, that to be her signature sound, since no other female rapper really sounds that way. But I just feel like eventually people are going to get annoyed unless she switches it up from time to time. However, I am happy for Glorilla, and I am interested to, you know, to see what will come of Miss Glorilla Hallelujah Woods in the next few months. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts below. Now, my last topic I want to get into is Hot Spice. So Hot Spice, or Ice Spice, whatever you want to call her, she has revealed that she will be releasing her EP soon. Let me know if you are here for it. I most certainly am not. You know, I heard enough of her music to know that she is not my cup of tea personally, but you know, she might be yours. Okay, let me know. If I don't hear bars personally, I can't listen. Now, I actually like Hot Spice as a person, or at least a social media personality. You know, I kiki about her sometimes, just from the energy she gives off on camera, during her interviews, and her social media presence. I feel like she's definitely likable, and I do like her, just not as a rapper, okay? I feel like being an influencer would be a better lane for her. She already done blew up, so, you know, it's not like, you know, she needs to do any more than what she has done, except, you know, get a few brand deals and continue to shake her ass and look cute for the camera. I just don't, you know, see a longevity in her rap career, but, you know, I can see her being an influencer or actress or something like that. Maybe even dating a rapper or an athlete or something. But unless she gets a team of writers and gets some help with her bars, cadence, and her flow, I just don't think sis is going to really last long in this lane. So like I say, I'm not really checking for her EP, but let me know your thoughts on that below. But yet again, I still want to see her win just a little bit, just not in the rap lane, okay? So remember, this is my commentary and my opinion. You can let me know yours below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, lounge with me on my socials at Southern Tea. I will see you in the next video.